Is it still recording? Is it still recording?
Is it recording?
Is it recording?
Is it recording? I'm here, I know. Good afternoon. Guys, I'm here back with Hearthfire Tales today, but this time I'm with Dylan.
Yeah, because you ignored me and skipped me the last time.
I did. I talked to Jim. I was like, I need to give you different amounts of attention, you know?
Okay, good. And me more.
Yeah,
please.
of course. Yeah, this is the biggest con in Ireland, the biggest person of Hearthfire Tales.
I'll take that. I'm happy with that. It's biggest.
Tell me, Dylan, who are you? What do you do? What's the plan?
I'm Dylan, but I'm part of Hearthfire Tales. We are a D&D podcast, but we're so much more. We've got live streams, we've got live shows. We also we have a LARP channel where we talk about LARP. We do sword fighting. We kind of do a bit of everything. But we are here at Dublin Comicon to promote the podcasts that we're doing. We're also selling some great merch, and we're also running games upstairs with the help from our friends in Dubliners and Dragons. So we're doing a lot.
Dubliners and Dragons, that's awesome. So upstairs, so let's say somebody signs up for a game here today. What's the plan? Is it a Dungeons and Dragons game? Or is it something like, is it as kind of like a spin-off of...
no, so they are playing full-on real D&D. Like 2 hour games, 2.5 hour games. There also is a game called Troubleshooters, which is a different system kind of based on like Tintin vibes.
Tintin, okay.
Yeah, real random, but it's there. Real big selection of stuff. So yeah, plenty to get into.
So let's say I came here to Dublin Comicon just looking around and I was like, oh my God, I've always wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons, but I don't know where to begin. Is that open to that? Or is it more so like, oh, you have to be playing a good few?
We are also running beginner sessions. Any of the games you'd be able to kind of just jump in with anyway, but we are running beginner specific sessions, which are great. They're drop in, like 30-40 minutes long, are really easy to jump into. I will also shamelessly plug, I started learning how to play D&D by listening to podcasts and stuff like that as well.
That's as you say, me too.
Because it's a nice way of like immersing yourself and kind of testing your toes into water. She'd be like, oh, would I enjoy this? So if that's you, check us out. But there's beginner-friendly games and games for all levels available as well.
Yeah, no, awesome. Like, I would be the kind of person that once I sit into my car, I'm from Galway, so I have to drive a good distance.
You're from Galway?
I'm from Galway.
Never
mentioned that ever. But I have to drive a good distance, and I'm in the car, and I always throw on a podcast to listen to. And I definitely think D&D podcasts are the best things you can just sit down and listen to while you're driving, because like you're learning about the story. It's not like an audiobook, but it is. You're being taken on this journey.
Yeah,
you have humor in there.
And it's a little bit like sitting at the table with your friends.
Yeah.
You're kind of forming parasocial relationships with these characters you don't know, but you feel like you know them.
Exactly.
And it feels like you're involved in the story. You're up with the highs and lows of the dice rolls, and it's good fun.
And now, let's say I wanted to listen to your podcast like right now. Is there a specific episode you want me to listen to? Like episode 1, do I start at the very beginning, work my way up, or do you do part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4?
So
different
we have what we have very catchily called a G-jump, which is a good jumping on point for episode 19, which includes a nice comprehensive recap of what's happened so far, that's where we kind of like upgraded all of our kit, really knew what we were doing and dialed in audio wise. But there's also, we can start at episode 1, that's fine, it's listenable. But we also have a lot of short adventures too. So if you like horror, we have a horror campaign where we have 3 series of that. We have heartwarming 80s themed, it's kids on bikes, so we're in a mall trying to save Christmas, which is really fun.
Incredible.
I've done just like a 3 episode silly chaotic one shot, so like we've got plenty of things. Check out, everything's in our link tree. You can kind of just pick and choose and have and see what you want.
Now, I will be joining you guys in a little while, maybe.
You will be joining us.
So can we...
We haven't talked about that anywhere.
We haven't talked about this anywhere.
Yeah, okay, exclusive.
I might be. Can we give people a little bit of an exclusive what's coming?
We can. So for our 4th Whispering Ashes, we're going to be doing a 80s horror slasher film vibe.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really fun. It's not going to be D&D. It's going to be a different system that's kind of tailor-made for this exact adventure, which is going to be really, really fun and really immersive and going to be good to play and good to listen to, I think.
So
and watch, because it's going to be on video.
Oh, okay. So YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all on YouTube there. You guys do actual live sessions as well. So you did a live session at the previous at the VentureCon. So you did. Another thing I wanted to say as well. So you guys don't specifically do Dungeons and Dragons. you do a lot of other things.
We do a lot, we do a lot of
so,
things.
Like, it's a nice. It's not just specifically D&D. So if you guys are people who love watching Dungeons and Dragons or listening to different campaigns, you guys have something extra as well. So it's like something like really cool to bring the people back, and so just an alternative. So if you guys are interested in that, do check that out.
Yeah, so obviously D&D is like the most popular one, but like, yeah, as I said, we played Kids on Bikes, which is that 80s one. We're going to play Slasher Flicks, and we've played the Alien RPG system as well. So like, yeah, and we're going to play a lot more. We also played the Laundry role-playing game, which is a new one that came out. We partnered with Cubicle 7, and they asked us to do a actual play of their system there. That came out, depending when this is, came out in July. I'll say that much. And yeah, which was really fun. It was kind of like Call of Cthulhu meets James Bond meets Office Space. So it's all about like bureaucracy, but also saving the world because there's weird monsters.
Yeah, Now that I kind of want to listen to that.
Big Doctor Who vibes in it.
I see. This is the thing. Yeah. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. So okay, called out.
Yeah.
Called out. The pressure is on. I need to ask, what's the story with this chair?
What you mean? It's a chair.
So is this your chair?
Yeah.
Do you guys bring this chair?
No, this is purpose made for me as the DM. I'm just graciously letting you sit in this.
Yeah,
you know.
amazing.
Yeah.
I am the moment. I'm the attention. Yeah. But is this actually Hearthfire Tales' chair?
No, we just graciously get to use it from the events. So,
that's awesome. That was really cool that they actually gave you that.
Yeah.
And the brick walls aren't actually brick. And I totally didn't fall.
It's all illusion.
I didn't stumble on it and knock it over earlier today. That totally didn't happen.
You brought that up. I wasn't going to. I was there, but I'm not gonna throw you in the water like that.
I know, but see, this is the things I do to myself. Speaking of which, guys, do check out Hearthfire Tales and check me out on Hearthfire Tales in the next couple of months. It'll be really exciting.
Yep, it's going to be releasing in October. As always, it's going to be 3 episodes releasing like mid-October right up to Halloween.
Oh, that's going to be so exciting. All right, can't wait. Bye. Thanks for everything.
Bye.
Okay, I'm a little bit scared now. Okay, so
I need you to make a finesse check
Okay.
as we are going into a kill scene.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to die, but kind of. He's kind of hot.
So you are successful on that. You have realized this is not at all Dewey. In fact,
he's a little hotter.